Hello everyone, this is Jagrati Soni from MA 3rd SEM from Mata Jijabai Government PG College, Indore. And today I am going to give a presentation on Tagore as a mystic and romantic poet. And this PPT is guided by Professor Dr. Vinita Solanki ma'am. So now let's begin it. First of all, we will study some points about the author Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7 May 1861 in Kolkata, Bengal Presidency, British India, and now it is known as Kolkata, West Bengal, India. And he died on 7 August 1941 at the age of 80 in Kolkata, Bengal Presidency, British India, and it is now known as Kolkata, West Bengal, India. His resting place was ashes scattered in Gangas, means his ashes were scattered in Gangas after his death. His pen name was Bhanu Singh. He was a poet, novelist, dramatist, essayist, storyteller, composer, painter, philosopher, social reformer, educationist, linguist, grammarian by his profession or occupation. His language was Bengali. His period was Bengali Renaissance and literary movement was contextual modernism. His notable works were Gitanjali, Gora, Jan Gan Man, Rabindra Sangeet, etc. His notable awards was Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. Actually, I want to mention here one thing, that he was the first Indian non-European who won Nobel Prize in Literature. Here is one quote by Rabindranath Tagore, that is, everything comes to us that belongs to us if we create the capacity to receive it. Now we will move on the next slide about Gitanjali. The translated version of English Gitanjali was first published in 1912 and 1913 and it won for Tagore prestigious Nobel Prize for Literature. Gitanjali is a prayer to God and it consists of poems or songs which are offerings of the finite means man to infinite means God. Its central theme is the soul's voyage to eternity. Broadly speaking, the theme of Gitanjali is the realization of God through self-purification, love, constant prayers and devotion, dedication and complete surrender to God through the service of humanity. Now we will move on to next slide. Firstly, we will study Tagore as a romantic poet, then we will study Tagore as a mystic poet. So, in the points of Tagore as a romantic poet, there are 10 main points and we will study these one by one. First is sequence of Tagore's poem. Tagore's works, particularly his poems and songs, are much like a flow of love and emotion. In the beginning, there is mystery. In the end, there is confirmation, but it's in the middle where all the emotions resides to make the whole thing worthwhile. Next slide is supreme representative of romanticism. Rabindranath Tagore is considered as the supreme representative of romanticism in Bengali literature, influenced by the Western romantic poets and maintaining an Eastern characteristics of sensibility. He developed a newer kind of romanticism that is based on doctrine of experience. Next is about certain necessary shifts. Tagore believed that in everyday social life, both Englishmen and Indians kept their patience severely under check, and the stored intense emotion found an outlet in romantic poetry. There was a shift from the sophisticated to the primitive, the modern to the medieval, the artificial to the natural ways of feeling and expression. And alike, Black and Bridges, he had the visions of the mysterious universe and the creator. Next slide is about influence of Eastern sensibility. Though there is tangible evidence of the impact of Western romantic poets on Tagore's poetry, yet the fact remains that the romantic concepts in Tagore are deeply affected by his Eastern sensibility. He has always cherished the ideas of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, truth, pity, and beauty, and a harmonious relationship between man and nature. He emphasized on the authenticity of intuition instead of reason and self perception. focused on unity in the midst of diversity and the divine spirit that rolls through all things. Next slide is about originality in love and romance. Anima, the natural archetype, was expressed in Tagore's poem most frequently in various colors and diversified ways. In Meghdut, the poet has sketched as if his mind recalled of his beloved Anima. On the rainy day, he has wandered far away from home and scanned through an empty path and eventually tried to unite with his beloved, where she awaited for him for a long time. Well defined expression in Bengali. Tagore's songs have unique characteristics in the music of Bengal, popular in India and Bangladesh. Its distinctive rendition includes certain ornamentation like meent, mulki, etc., and has well defined expressions of romanticism. The music is mostly based on Hindustani classical and folk music of Bengal. Communion with nature. One of the important aspects of Tagore's romanticism is his intense communion with nature. He considered people's harmony with nature as an essential aspect of transcending a self centered experience. Existence, removal of mental stress to keep souls unsubdued by habits and unshackled by customs so that they could contemplate all things with the freshness and the wonder of a child. Rabindranath's imagination was captivated by Indian flowers, rivers, heavy rains of Shravan and Ashada, uh, the heat of Grishma, the beauty of spring, and some of these are present in his love poetry. In The Gardener, he writes, "Your feet are gauzy red with the glow of my heart's desire, gleaner of my sunset songs." Now we will move to next slide, which is romanticism in love poetries. Rabindranath's love poetry is deeply imbued with romanticism. His use of words and images clearly reveals the intensity of his subjective experience. To explore the elements of romanticism in Tagore's love poetry is to bring out soft feelings present in them in contrast to the harshness of old Bengali poetry. Rabindranath's unbearable love poetry's suckling mood in which one likes to stay unsatisfied, like Byron, Tagore yearned for a beau ideal. In evening songs, he loves something which is beyond a material person. Here are some lines: "Where I offer you flowers of worship, believe not that it is love. I do not know where my deity is, you are merely its image of stone." So this is showing the romanticism in his love poems. Next is importance of Tagore's romanticism in literature. His romantic ideas are meant to resolve order in society, create peace in returning man back to nature, and creating a world that is devoid of democrations, and where unity exists amongst diversity. His calls for universal humanity undercuts religious, social, and cultural barriers by standing against colonialism, discrimination, and dehumanization. Next slide is about romanticism is shown for nature also. Images used in Tagore's poetry are mostly visual in nature. The vast green plains means Medans, the sunny green shore, the spring flowers. These glorious manifestations of colorful images are indicative of his ability to establish emotional rapport. He was able to make a pleasant, gracious, and charming response to social situations. Next slide is about Tagore as a mystic poet. Now we will study some points about Tagore as a mystic poet. So again, strong belief in spiritual world. Rabindranath Tagore is a mystic poet. He has an inner vision. Usually, a mystic believes that the ordinary world of sense inside is not real, and behind this visible world, there is a more real world which can be detained spiritually and not through the senses. Swami Adiswarananda of the Ramakrishna Vivekananda Center of New York, in his preface to Tagore, the mystic poets, writes, the inner seeking spirituality of India infused all of Tagore's writing. He wrote in many genres of the deep religious milieu of Hinduism. The value and core beliefs of the Hindu scriptures permeated his work. Next slide is about philosophy beyond everything in universe. Says the Swami Rabindranath Tagore's philosophical and spiritual thoughts transcend all limits of language, culture, and nationality. In his writings, the poet and mystic takes us on a spiritual quest and gives us a glimpse of the infinite in the midst of the finite, unity at the heart of all diversity, and the divine in all beings and things of the universe. Next is uniqueness in Tagore's mysticism. Actually, there are many mystic poets, but there is some uniqueness in Tagore's mysticism, which is defined here. Tagore takes the readers into the a glorious path of mystic enlightenment, with his poetry finding a definite reverberation within the existential paradigms of life. His poetry delights due to Tagore's mystic experiences and are not an isolated or imagined version of transcendental reality. His poetry is an explanation to the humanity or the enigma of the mystic experiences, and shrinked in an unending solace and ineffable calm and peace. Next slide is about Tagore's own spiritual experiences. Tagore wrote Gitanjali, and its themes resonate with the people of all faiths because of their spiritual sincerity and beauty. Like the writers of the Psalm, Tagore is able to put his spiritual experiences into words, which are not only attractive and compelling, but with which they can deeply identify. One example is from Gitanjali, that is, Thou hast made me endless, such is thy pleasure. This frail vessel thou emptiest again and again, and fillest it ever with fresh life. Next slide is about Tagore's inspiration for mysticism. Tagore drew spiritual inspiration by spending time in nature, observing it carefully, a ritual rooted since his childhood. We had a small garden beside our house. It was a fairyland to me, where miracles of beauty were of everyday occurrence, he recalled. Every morning at an early hour, I would run out from my bed to greet the first pink flush of dawn through the trembling leaves of the coconut trees which stood in a line along the garden boundary. The dewdrops glistened as the grass caught the first tremor of the morning breeze. The sky seemed to bring a personal companionship, and my whole body drank in the light and peace of those silent hours. I was anxious never to miss a single morning, because each one was more precious to me than gold to the miser. I had been blessed with that sense of wonder. So, see how lines he is using in these sentences for showing his inner intuition for for becoming a mystic poet. Next slide is about sacrifices explained by Tagore. The main aim of the mystics is to sacrifice everything, including worldly joys, families, and even themselves, and purify their soul and attain a sense of unconsciousness and submit themselves totally to the powers above them. They will actually be in an ideal state of mind where they go for the search of reality and nothing else. Mystic experiences may be gained through other heavenly things like music, painting, poetry, or nature. Next is Tagore's discovery about God. Tagore attempted to discover God in everything through the mystic vision he acquired. He is of the opinion that only man can realize the completeness of God by searching Him all the time. By being kind to others and doing one's duty perfectly could make oneself identify the existence of God within themselves. Thus, by realizing his existence, one could attain knowledge, jnana, love, bhakti, and service karma. Thus, according to this view of Tagore, it has become clear that the man is the center of interest in binding the human God relationship in a better way. Next slide is about correct blend of internal and external life. Tagore's mysticism is not just internal, but it finds barely in the beauty of the external life. It dwells within and finds its resonance in all the things around as while heightening as an awareness of the spiritual and the divine all around. His mystic union is not bound by any rigidity or finitude in following particularities or regimes. Rather, it is a flow of life itself within the boundaries of nature, which ultimately leads one to attain the elixir of the blissful union with the absolute wholeness. Next slide is about the conclusion. So, concluding all these points stated in previous slides, we can say that Tagore is a mystic and romantic poet, as he has all the qualities which must be there in a mystic and romantic kind of poet or writer. So, thank you for now, and let's meet in the next PPT.